Oh, you're the shit.
No, I can't use it.
Burn it off the cafeteria. Aren't you guys boys? Isn't that supposed to be flavored?
That's cool.
Jashing. I had a fucking ball last night.
No, you didn't.
I did. I was tripping the fuck out on you.
I was jamming. I know everybody that I talked to about they were jamming.
Yeah.
No, I know. I can't believe even Mike fucking said that he liked it.
You know, I think I'm gonna have to attend. Just gonna fuck a bit.
I know, that's tight. I'm telling you, I think we got something with that. I think we could be the #1 fucking show on Sundays. No one's playing. No one.
Yeah. That was a really good mix up too. You know what I mean?
How much time do we have?
We're right about going on.
Go outside here real quick. So this is my YouTube.
There's no war.
See what?
Yeah, I could be. He didn't say he wanted. Like he complains every time we just said you guys are trapped. He said you guys are. Put up in 3 minutes.
Just be polite about it. Don't be a dick like you usually are.
That's what
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His old lady gets in a car accident and you're like, girl, that's what you get, bitch. You know, don't be like that. Yo, this is just be nice. Be polite. You're in charge. It doesn't matter what he says.
And I wouldn't say that to normal people, but to her, she gets those.
No, I know, but you do get that.
I know.
That, like,
Not
give a fuck.
I know.
You get distraught.
Did you say 3 minutes? Okay, gotcha.
That's what it is. You get distraught, and then
I get irritated. And the older I get, the easier it is to get irritated. She said the other day, like, someone's going to blow up and it's going to be Gary.
That Joe guy's just.
Hey, that's
street
awesome.
hustler trying to.
Cool.
that was the other one that just came up with.
That's way better because, like, 6 months or a year ago, it definitely would have been me.
Yeah, right. So, no, and that said, too, like, people are all the time like,
Those
that's
are
why
two my
J-Dub has
guys
to be a
came up
good
with.
cop. That's why J-Dub has to be the
Those
good
ones
cop
that
because there's 2 bad cops, like 2 that can get very bad cop on you, like 2 very, you know.
Dust doesn't like this one.
What don't you? I meant to ask you. What don't you like about it?
This one looks kind of like weed maps.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just weed maps.
Yeah, it's just not the look I'm going for.
What was it that you didn't like about it?
Looks like we know. That one?
No, this one.
I think if you, I
You
think
just not
there's
like the
some-
WP?
I feel like I've seen that
If
logo
it was a
before.
different font?
I feel like I've seen that
It's,
logo
I mean,
before.
it's kind of cool. It almost looks like an old superhero, like a,
I think if you take away the red, the sides.
a 1990s.
And if you look,
logo.
like he went as far as turning those little things and made them look like weed. Instead of just seal.
30 seconds.
You gotta give us some input here. Tell me what you don't like about it so I can
Who's
figure out.
Frank talking about?
Aerosol Therapeutics, the safer, greener choice. Aerosol Therapeutics is not affiliated in any way with Southern Colorado Grow Association. This is Big Lynn of KI Radio reminding you to always be responsible when you partake of your weed. Don't do anything stupid like, get caught by your parents.
Are we almost done? Yeah. Damn.
I like that shit. I need my hat on.
What? Oh, yeah.
I feel weird because I don't got it.
What's up, Weed Pimp Nation? It is Monday. We're starting out a brand new week, brand new opportunities to talk pot on letstalkpot.com. Opportunities to spread positivity, smiles, good reefer. And we're still kind of on an all-time high right now. We hosted 98.5 Tailgate yesterday from 6 to midnight and
Yeah.
slayed that
Oh,
shit.
man.
Had a blast.
We played music on the FM airwaves that have never been played in this city before.
Probably in the nation.
Man, we
On
played
the
some
radio.
stuff on the radio, man. Yeah, we took over the FM. That's gonna happen every Sunday, 6 to midnight.
Yeah,
Our producers were telling us, like, dude, you guys played tracks that we haven't heard in forever. Our homies on the streets were like, yo, that's radio that is worth listening to.
One of them said, I wish every day was Sunday,
Sunday,
6 to midnight.
We are going to change the face of radio on Sundays. I guarantee
I
you.
called our homie Frank G this morning. I was like, honest opinion, bro, pretend we're not friends or nothing. What did you think? And he was like, you guys slayed it. It made me proud to be listening to the radio. And I was like, thanks.
I
Frank G."
haven't listened to the radio myself in years.
Yeah, and you guys bounced. You guys bounced and went and got keys made so that you could listen to the radio. You're like-
And I will say to you guys, thanks to Gary and Diablo and their databanks of music and music knowledge, we are getting all the rants and raves and everything today. And so thanks, guys.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
on. It's
definitely.
on.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
excited.
we looked at each other and we were like, they're gonna let us play whatever we want on the radio. We can go on there as long as like
Check us out,
okay.
YouTube. 2 of us are wearing polos today. We feel so special.
All right. And we're also all sporting our smelly clothing.
Yo,
hats.
shout out
Courtesy
to
of
Rob.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super dope hats.
So
Super
so
dope
what
hats.
happened with these hats was, let me go grab this bucket hat too.
Yo, just
Yeah.
in case you are wondering, that does say stoned as fuck.
Yeah.
Smelly
Smell
clothing,
clothing.
bucket hats as well.
Yeah, definitely check out Smelly Clothing and Art of Trog on Facebook.
Instagram as well, man.
Yeah,
He's an
it's
avid Instagrammer.
ridiculous
And that's
artist.
how I saw this picture of, I believe, either the hat I'm wearing or Dust, one of these designs, and on Instagram, and there was a bunch of them, and he was like, producing my hats, I'm excited, something, you know, and I commented on there. It was the day after he called into our show.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, yo, thank you so much for calling into the show, talking weed with us. What's it going to take to get the Weed Pimps a couple of those hats? And he was like, how many do you want? Where do I send them? And I was like, what? Word? Okay.
Yeah. Trog's been like he's been supportive of us.
Oh, yeah.
though.
A couple days later, I get
Right.
another DM on Instagram on the same thread. He's like, y'all want some bucket hats too? I was like, of course.
You know that's right.
You know,
Yeah.
we're proud to
Realize-
have them.
Trog's in
So-
Australia. He spent $50
Just
on
to
top
ship
of
these
this,
things. Yeah.
Just to ship
It's
these to us.
expensive to ship stuff from the future, man.
You know what I would like to do? I think we should ship him some stuff to the future. So we
Yeah.
can get.
Well, yeah, let's
Yeah.
get some Weed Pimp gear to the future to
Yeah,
Trog. I believe
definitely.
that.
Kind of like we're gonna get Kevin and Sonar, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but
Yeah.
I
How's
told
that work?
them
How's
that
that
you tell
going,
us the
Gary?
sizes again, and they have it.
Oh, now you're putting
They're
it on
listening
them.
right now.
Now you're putting it on them.
Just give me
So anyways,
He probably
Word
gave
up.
me the sizes again, but we're super stoners and we're on the radio all the time.
go on Instagram and follow Art of Trog.
Yes.
Is there girl stuff?
And on Facebook, I think it's just Trog.
Yeah.
But go check out his social media, check out his art. And Trog, thank you so much. Smelly Clothing is in Colorado
Yeah.
where it needs to be.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got-
rapping.
He's got books on his website of his art. I think he's got a stoner cookbook even and everything.
Well, the
right?
Stoner Cookbook, it's a collection of all the art he's done from the different cannabis cups in Amsterdam, the posters he's done,
Yeah.
Kush cups, all the Cottonmouth King covers, all that type of stuff. A matter of fact, his new book, I was talking to him, and it's going to have the new Bongathon picture that he did. He did a limited edition Bongathon print, which actually is even more of a limited edition because he has South Park on the bottom of it, and it got pushed back because, you know, we're not in
Yeah,
South Park
South Park's
anymore
in
for
South
Bongathon
Park.
anymore. So, yeah, he's got, and I think Chris Jenner got some prints for that, and those going to be able to get bought during Bongathon this year.
Yeah, big up to Trog. Big up.
Definitely. So what's going on, fellas?
I gotta send big ups to a few of our listeners here too. We got Chris from Bay City was listening
Yes,
to us last night, I believe, and just the people that are following the Weed Pimps now that had no idea that who we were or what we were about before this this whole radio thing. So much love to you guys
Yeah.
out there. Hit us up on our phone lines today, 719-591-5874. That's 591-KUSH.
It's crazy, guys. We were talking about it last night. You know, there's guys that go to school for this for like 4 years, pay $75,000 in college just to get an internship in a radio station, just to hopefully one day be on the air.
Yeah,
And
we
this
got
was
lucky.
thrown to us.
Yeah,
And
we
it's just crazy.
worked really hard on some things, and some things have fallen into our lap because of that hard work.
Yeah,
and we are very grateful that we get to do stuff like this. Very grateful.
I was just gonna touch on what Diablo said. It's not always that you go work hard for one certain thing, like go to school for something. We've all been busting our
Oh, yeah,
asses
definitely.
for
Decade,
at least like 8 years strong on a certain subject in the marijuana field. We've all kind of you've been music, Beard, but you kind of have moved your shows into the marijuana field. Diablo has always been a DJ, but pretty much lately, within the last 10 years or so, he's moved into the
marijuana field.
Majority of his gigs are in marijuana clubs or marijuana parties, whatever.
Yeah.
And then J-Dub and I, we've been in
Started
the
off-
marijuana
started
field.
off with the
And we've
Yeah.
all been doing this, and then we all came together, like 3-4 years ago. Diablo a little bit before that, but 3 years ago is when we four came together, and it's been full steam locomotive.
Cataclysmic since then.
like,
I don't have no free time no more.
It's
They're
insane.
assholes.
It's insane if you look back just these last couple of years and all we've accomplished. I mean, it's
that's what I'm saying. That the train doesn't have like stops where it gets more coal or nothing. It just keeps moving no matter what.
And that was kind
Yeah.
of my point to that, man. So whatever you're on, just keep on pushing forward, because as long as you stay positive and keep moving in a forward direction, things are going to come at you, whether you're going out there chasing them or not. Because we never were looking for a radio gig, and now we're having fun spreading information and education.
I think part of it is
I think it's
also
cool.
staying true. We've all been true to each other.
So, and
true
to what we
the
believe in, no matter.
industry. I mean, everything. We've been true since square one. We've had our haters, talk their shit and stuff like that, but we've shown them 10 times fold, that what they have to say don't mean shit.
Yeah,
And at the end of the day, we don't even have time to pay attention to that.
I agree.
Like,
That's
we
what I'm
got a
saying. The
radio show,
locomotive
6 out of 7
moves.
days. We're on the radio. 6 out of 7 days. That
Yeah.
leaves 1 day for everything else.
Yeah.
Which everything else is the social clubs, the parties, the clothing line, the dispensary. Like, it's getting crazy. So like, if there's haters out there, do it. Do it. Like, whatever. Like,
Just
in one
motivates
day,
us.
one day when you're done, I'll still smoke a joint with you. I'm right
Yeah.
here.
And that's what I'm saying. The locomotive's going to move no matter what. You can put blockades in the way, you can do all that, but we're just going to speed up and to make sure we can bust through that, And that's what you got to do if you want to do what you're setting out to do,
And this kind of subject off subject, but Gary, I want to personally give
Yeah, what was that?
give you personal props on last night, because, bro, I think you are going to be the new face of Colorado hip hop as far as their outlet. I mean, what we accomplished last night has never been done on any radio station in this city at all.
Oh, we were partying, bro. It was like, we're playing this. I like, well, dude, like Matt Dre, feeling
Like,
myself.
You
Like,
broke loose a lot of artists yesterday that
what did we
maybe
count? Like
we-
9? We
Yeah.
hit like 9 locals yesterday. We played a lot of people that have been in the underground forever, that have
Ever.
never been on the radio.
Yeah.
We played.
Even our
We
producers
played
were like,
Thug.
I didn't know how to
You
sing
know,
to that song, but it was tight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's our
like-
boss.
Yeah.
That's our boss even was saying that. He even liked all the new local hip hop that he never even heard before. And we're talking about this old man. So we're doing something right.
Damn, I
just
did
wanna-
not say that.
Oh, sorry, Mike. But I just want to give Gary personal props. That, man, last night I think we're onto something, and I think you're going to be the face.
You
That's
know, we're
gonna
all, it's
be the
weed pimps.
outlet.
It's weed pimps. Whoever they're sending the music to, I just mess with music, but we're all weed pimps. We're all in there.
Hey,
We're all like, yeah, let's do this song, like, big ups
Yeah,
to all
but
of
we
us.
all definitely, but we all have our parts within this.
Yeah,
this
I do
whole
the music, but
cloth,
I
you know?
accept that. Yeah, well, thank you. But
you
I have to I have
I
trouble
just- I
accepting
just-
stuff.
I'm proud of you, brother. I'm
Thank
really
you.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Hey, we got several birthdays in the group.
Oh, my
I was gonna
man,
say,
today's
spirit of shout-
birthday.
Yeah.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
J-Dub.
Hit yours first. We'll
Well,
go
we probably
around.
had a lot of the same ones.
We'll
Yeah.
just say one and we'll go through
All right, I got Charlie Miley. Happy birthday, buddy.
Yep.
All right, I got Stony Burts. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Stone.
We got Pueblo Pimpin', Jessica Elliott down in Pueblo.
What
Happy
up,
birthday,
Jess?
We got Adam Dunn.
Hood Lamb.
Ooh.
Good lab.
Man,
Happy
I
birthday,
would
Adam.
love
Jerry
to get.
Smunden. We just met with him a while back,
Yeah.
Team Pluto and all that.
Nice.
I got Opt One, who's an MC from not from Colorado. Well, he might be from Colorado, but it's his birthday. I listened to him.
That's a lot of birthdays in the
It's our parents' cousin Sherry Himes' birthday today. I don't know what that makes her to us. I'm bad with that family tree shit.
I think
but
that means we're like,
first cousins once removed.
yeah,
second
something like
cousins.
that. Yeah.
So, yeah, we're cousins.
Man, can I say
Lana
something?
Holguin, it's her birthday today too. She's a local face painter and just bestie. Lana. Oh. Did anybody say Stony Birch yet?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Stony
There we
B
go.
was rocking on 98.5 last night.
Yeah.
Yes, he
And so
was.
was Charlie. Charlie
Yep.
was on there last night
Yep,
too. Happy
Charlie
birthday to
Milo.
both of them.
Hell yeah.
Dude, Gary pulled out. I got a compliment for both of you, actually. Gary pulled out the Breakfast Club, which is Chuck City and Jay Blitz, right?
Yeah.
And he
Why'd you say Gary?
just did that.
That's all right.
These guys haven't performed in forever, and I've heard Gary say Breakfast Club before, but I never knew who he was talking about. Like
Oh, yeah.
which MCs made up. I knew it was MCs,
Yeah.
but I didn't know who it was. And last night, because of our blessings of landing radio gigs, I'm learning stuff that I should have already known.
Oh yeah.
So-
Chuck City, Jay
Old
Blitz.
school.
Dude,
Yeah.
Chuck City threw down a freestyle with Big Row last Wednesday. I believe it was Wednesday.
Yeah, it was
Or
Word
was Wednesday for 45. Dude, what seemed like 45.
It was banging.
Oh yeah, they were back and forth, bro.
Man, I used to DJ Union Station Wednesday night hip hop right after DJ Prominent got done with his reign. And I did for like 3 years. And Chuck City was one of our regulars. Man, I'm talking like 9, 10 years ago. Rocking it. Man, he's hella talented. Shout out Chuck City out there.
His stage presence, it's like he was born with a microphone in his hand.
Definitely.
And I'm not saying that because he's my homie. You can watch videos and go make your own judgments.
And it's okay if he looks like Schoolboy Q. It's all right.
You know what's funny is Roe and Chuck City could probably pass for like family. Like
Yeah.
Well,
they look
there's quite a few of us
super
that have
similar.
beards. There's quite a few of
No,
us
it's
that
not the beard. I
Not
don't
really
know.
the beard.
We all got distracted with the vaporizer conversation.
Well, my turn to dab?
Okay, so one more shout out I have from, it's not a birthday this time, but I do want to give this person recognition. Miss Audrey Hatfield, right here, formerly of C4 CPR, which they are still running their oil program. So, but she's been an activist and an outspoken person in the cannabis community since I've known her.
Yeah.
You know,
Since.
and today, KRDO News, Channel 13 here in Colorado Springs messaged me because they know the weed pimps have a lot to do with the industry. And our homie that works over there was like, yo, can you help me find a person for this story? And you guys know that that bill just passed that you can get
We're gonna
fired
get
from
into
your
it big
job.
time.
Yeah,
we'll get
you can get
into it.
fired from your job for smoking even if you're not at work, if you're off the clock at home. So that just passed. So that's a huge issue right now. And she called me and she was like, hey, do you have a medical marijuana patient that would be willing to talk on that subject? I was like, oh, absolutely. And I called around a few people and Audrey stepped up to the plate, man. She was like, I got you, J-Dub.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go down there and give him something.
I don't think
Oh,
there's
of course.
a better
She
person
actually
really to
landed
say.
an interview on another station, did the interview for that station, talked to a person in the hallway like she, you know how Audrey do.
Oh yeah.
She got her message out. So thank you, Audrey.
Yes.
The Weed Pimp Nation thanks you for stepping up and giving the news an actual real person face instead of a typical, you know, quote unquote
real
Manitou
information.
stoner.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So
And we'll get into that subject about that bill.
so anyway, shout out Audrey Hatfield. Thanks for stepping up.
I have a
Like,
question for you guys. How was the strain review Thursday? Because I was gone.
what the
We did
Tahoe OG? Is
Tahoe
that what it
OG.
was?
Oh,
Yes.
It was
We were
awesome.
all. Dude, you heard us.
Do you remember
We were all
that?
laughing and stuff pretty good.
Yeah, we all did it, didn't we?
I
It
didn't
was,
know.
it was in
Bullheaded was an
Oh,
Albuquerque.
yeah. Do you remember the first, I'd say 12 to 14 strains that he brought in?
Uh-huh.
Look, Gary wasn't even listening to it. Yes or no?
The first 12 to 14 strains.
Yeah, do you remember the first 12 to 14
Yeah,
strains you brought in?
yeah.
That Tahoe OG was just as banging as all those.
Well, I didn't expect that. That's why I was like, man. You know, we had
That's
a
good.
great time in Albuquerque, but I was on the way, you know, when we were like driving still while you guys were on the radio. I couldn't, you know, we had no service. I couldn't listen. I was like, I'm missing the strain review. I'm missing the strain review.
Well, just so you know, he
Gary
did not
smokes like it's
disappoint.
Speaking of strain review, while I was out in Breckenridge this weekend, I stopped by High Country Healing in Alma, and I got some Tahoe or Ghost Tahoe.
We smoked it all up last night on our rockcast.
So we did it. But shout out to High Country Healing in Alma, buddy out there took care of us, and big shout out to them, family within the station.
Man, you are the biggest cougher when you take a dab, and you were just talking through that whole dab you just took. How the hell did you do that?
I don't know.
I was like, oh man, he's about to lose it.
Yeah, you can catch that on YouTube right now. Go ahead.
It's an SSV, man.
Yeah.
Did you what?
Damn it.
Well, it's Monday.
Yes. Do you by chance have those magazines that I put in Leanne's purse the other day? Probably not.
The answer to that question is both. Are they here? No. Do I own possession of them? Yes.
Okay.
They're at
Well,
my
it's
house.
Monday, guys. What'd you guys do this weekend? I went to Breckenridge this weekend. I DJed in Breckenridge for
What'd you do up there?
For the town of Breck. It was the creativity crawl and the Masonic Hall opening. Big Mason. It's
Oh, you
one of
joined
the
a cult?
biggest- Yeah, pretty much. Nah, it was
Masonic?
just a building. Yeah, the Masons. It was a Mason building, one of the very first buildings in Breckenridge that ended up being a whole bunch of building or different stores and stuff afterwards. Ended up getting wrecked, but they totally gutted it, cleaned it all out, and it's beautiful. It's right there on Main Street. Yeah, it was a great weekend. So
I'm sorry, Diablo. I just dabbed out my Ohio.
That's, man, yeah, I really wish that we could have went up to Breckenridge with you to do that, but man, like,
Missed both the last two times
Yeah.
we went.
yeah,
well, it's because we're always doing so much. Like, I bullheaded in Albuquerque on, so Word Wednesday.
Yeah.
Then get up in the morning, go to Albuquerque, you know,
yeah,
bullheaded in
well, we haven't
Albuquerque.
seen, all of us haven't seen you
Except
in the
last
radio
night.
since Thursday. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
for
then
the show.
Friday night I had, you know, ACM2 Max at 420. Then we had the
Dude,
Cloud
and
Crawl,
Gary got like mad props for that show.
You should have.
There was
last night.
artists in town that just lived out dreams.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Big Row again for the 10th time this year was like, I'm putting the mic down. I don't even need to rap anymore. I shared the stage with 2Max and AC.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh yeah, that's
and
what
they
I'm
were
saying.
they were taking videos of our locals and posting the videos. I was getting calls, you know, like, you know, these guys haven't been happy with the openers, all that, you know, stuff like that. And I was like, I'm not even gonna sweat it. These
Yeah.
dudes are dope, and they were taking videos of the openers and posting the videos, and that's not a common thing for touring artists to do that. Colorado Springs holds it down.
ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening out there, I don't know how long do we still have it.
You got like a minute.
Okay, cool. If you're listening out there, Gary puts in his homework. He's not a stalker, but he will go on an artist page that's coming to town and look at their Instagram pictures and see what they did for other openers and this and that. And 2Max and AC posted up the openers for this show on their pages,
Well,
on their
this is-
Instagram pages and whatnot.
This
So
is awesome. We're in a position now that not only do we got the clubs and the events locked down, but we can bring that and give them to radio as well. So it's pretty awesome. But
We'll be right back. We're gonna cut out to some commercials. We the Weed Pimps, and you're listening to us on K High through Let'sTalkPod.com.
smoke one song.
WePetStore.com. Have you seen Average Magazine? This is who we're doing the Munchie Cup for.
Are we going to that?
Yeah.
We have a booth.
Yeah.
That's the one that's in Aspen.
No.
Vail. Or,
I think they're moving it to Denver this year. It was in Aspen last year.
Hey, what's up? You're with the Weed Pimps. Hello, hello.
yeah.
What up?
What up, what up?
How you doing?
This is Chris from Bay City.
Oh, we
What
know.
Oh, I got your voice now, bro.
Are you picking up the station okay today, brother?
Is it Chris?
Yep.
What day is he gonna be at? You know, because
Uh-huh. Word. Yeah, we I don't know what was going on earlier.
Hey, Chris, it's Miranda.
Hey Miranda, what's up, girl? Sorry I wasn't able to call in, but you were talking to Granny Ganja there.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay. What days are you gonna be here?
On Friday the 19th.
You'll be here on Friday?
Yeah.
Yep.
For how long?
Until Sunday afternoon, probably.
Okay, so that we can.
Okay, I'm just trying to
Yes,
figure out getting the hotel and stuff done for you, so I just needed to know exactly what days and everything. Okay.
Appreciate that.
Right on, my man. How you enjoying the show? Were you able to tune into our FM show last night at all?
Was it off the hook or what?
So I came running into this internal way.
Word. Glad you enjoyed that. Hell yeah. Gary's over here doing fist pumps,
So,
man.
me and Diablo mess with the music, so it really makes me happy when people are excited about the music stuff that we do, because
Oh, you were able to tune into Pentagon?
Same thing over and over and over again,
Right.
Yeah.
And there's a lot
Plays
of
every 2
well, from
hours.
Michigan too. There's
What'd
a
you
lot
think
of
about
new
that?
stuff that you never heard?
What'd you think about that Mac Dre up on there?
Hell yeah, that's my dude.
Yeah, you won't hear that much on the radio. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do music, like the shows, stuff like that. I don't make beats or anything
Yeah,
like
he
that.
does,
I just
like,
facilitate all the shows, stuff like manage artists, stuff like that.
We
Yeah,
have
I
just
produce
about
some.
every aspect of music you can think of in the camp somewhere.
I do like mashup production, like layering and stuff. I don't really produce like my own beats or anything like that.
I just rap.
But we have an SSV.
Here we go.
Silver Surfer, yeah.
Hold on a sec, Chris.
I'm gonna try to hold it up for you. Can you see that? Oh yeah, I forgot.
We sure? Yeah.
So pack it up, pack it in. Hey, how's your favorite station?
That's right. We are the Wheat Pimps, and we got Chris from Bay City, Michigan on the line. How you doing, Chris?
Oh, we're just chilling, man. And you know what? This is a situation where it's awesome for us because Chris lives in Bayside, Michigan.
Bay City.
Bay City, sorry. But, he calls in every day and talks to us. He's like the homie now, and it wouldn't be, if it wasn't for this radio show, we wouldn't be able to do it.
You mess up this city one more time, you'd be.
Oh, he ain't gonna get a homie.
Not only that,
They come down here. I'm gonna
just
say
so
Ron,
much.
so he comes down here then.
How'd you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that show on Sunday?
Yeah, so Chris was listening, bumping our show last night, all the way out in Bay City, Michigan. Our show on Tailgate, 6 hours last night.
Yeah, did you do the website or the TuneIn app?
It was a tune-in app. It took me an hour and a half to find out which app I needed to listen.
Yeah, we'll be better about that. We're stoners, man. You know how it goes. We're like, oh yeah, we gotta go do the radio. Let's go.
Real broadcast.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, sometimes we'll be over at like the 420 Speakeasy or any one of the cannabis lounges, really. And we're actually having a business meeting talking about t-shirts or upcoming shows or any one of the avenues that we're involved in. And then magically it's like 4:30 and we're like, oh crap. We all get in 3 different cars and cruise over to the studio and plug in a bunch of phones and computers and stuff. So
So Chris is going to be joining us.
So you're gonna be joining us later this week. So for the U.S. Cannabis Expo, right?
Yes. Gonna be out there Friday.
Man, awesome. So we're gonna get together then, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to the Baby Bash concert. That's gonna be off the chain.
Word.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Right on, man. I think Mile High Ma's cooking you up with a little bit of accommodations while you're here.
Yep. She's doing her best.
She is an amazing woman.
Yes, she
Hell
is.
yeah. Right on, Chris. Well, you have an awesome day, man.
Hey, I just want to send out some thoughts to my brother. He did end up in the hospital today. But,
Your brother is coming out here for the
he's
help?
doing a lot better now. He's a lot more stable.
Is this the one that's coming out here to get the medical help?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Seizures the other day, and we had to take him to the hospital.
Hey, man. Well, we sending a weed pimp love, man.
Yeah, and man,
Positive thoughts.
soon. He's gonna be able to medicate soon.
I got a tube of tears.
Tell them the other one, the Granny Hash people.
I got a tube of tears when you get in town. I'm just gonna give you.
You're awesome. You guys are amazing.
Right on, brother.
Well,
Well, we
keep
look
us
forward
updated.
to linking up with you and seeing how we can help.
Tell them to
Yeah,
go to Granny
I'm
Hash.
sure you guys are gonna help us
They can show.
move things in an amazing way.
Right on, brother.
All right, guys, you have a great night. I'll be watching the rest of your show.
Thank you, sir. Much love. We
Oh,
pimp.
next to Habs Bay City.
Yeah. So there we go, Big City. That's like a daily check-in right there.
Yeah, and my bad,
Like
man. My bad, because I just kind of Bayside was from Saved by the Bell. My bad, big time on that, Chris.
Hey, Chris, also, make sure you give Mahi Ma a call tomorrow. She has some information. She met someone this weekend that I think could help you out here. So make sure you give her a call tomorrow during her show.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to get into?
I saw this kind of interesting. I don't
Shout out to
know.
my mom and Uncle Jim,
Yes.
avid listeners. We
Yes.
haven't shouted them out in a while.
This is out of Seattle. I was looking for Colorado numbers, but this popped up first. Seattle, 4 pot stores sold marijuana to underage buyers in the state sting. In the state's first checkup on recreational marijuana stores, 4 of 22 stores sold pot to underage buyers.
Damn, that's
according
almost
to
1/4.
That's ouch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely not good, man.
And
It's
these
things
are
like
proven,
that's going to screw us.
no entrapment, no
Yeah.
shenanigans.
Well,
This actually happened.
It's a sting. The state last week announced it would use 18 to 20-year-old buyers as part of a compliance check program launching this month. If asked for identification, the buyers were directed either to say they did not have ID or present a real state-issued identification. People must be 21 and older to buy legal marijuana.
So did they present their actual
yes.
or a fake ID?
No, a real ID that shows
That said that they were
on-
19 or
yeah,
whatever.
19 or
Okay.
20. Who is this? Brian Smith, a spokesman for the LCB, not to be confused with the LCB. I mean the LBC. We recognize this is a new industry. Any news of this will spike compliance. That's how compliance checks work, said Smith. Smith recommended stores double check IDs. People do make mistakes. They don't do the math correctly, which I agree. You know,
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
when you're at that 20-year age, you know what I mean? You're trying to figure out 20 or 21. You actually have to get down to
Yeah,
the
you're like,
months.
and then you're like, damn it. You know
Yeah.
what's stupid.
That's why
Yes.
cars they have those signs that actually shows the dates and
Yeah,
stuff
you should
like
get, I
that.
Yes.
remember those.
One of the
Yeah.
cool things that High Country doing in Alma was when we went in, they checked our ID at the beginning, and then we went it past the door. They checked our ID again. You know, so it ran through 2 check spots before they would even let us,
Yeah,
try to
right.
buy anything. So, I guess that's one way to stop it. But man, you guys got to be on your toes.
With how new the weed industry is, you got to be super on because they have regulations and all that you
Yeah.
got to follow, and that the age is important. Like if you go down to the 420 Speakeasy and ask any of the people that work the door down there, like what kind of guy I am, every one of them are gonna be like, he's the biggest dick I know, and it's because I am up their ass about every aspect. Because the door person is the person that is responsible for
Yeah.
making sure everybody's 21. Everybody
you're
signed
legal,
that piece of
and in the
paper.
face of your company.
You know, like,
And
yeah.
it will happen. I mean, it happens dime a dozen in the bar industry.
Yeah.
You know, you get a good door guy, and then you lose a good door
Yeah.
guy. You
Yeah,
know, so
but-
I mean, it happens. So
So bars
you gotta
don't
be
get shut
honest.
down first offense.
And I agree with you.
Weed
I agree
industry
with you on
does.
that.
You know, that's the difference.
And it does say here that they are not looking to shut them down, but they will suspend them for 10 days or face a fine of $2,500.
So suspended from 10 days, that means close them down for 10 days?
Yeah, close them
Okay.
down for 10 days
Right.
or a fine of $2,500.
Ouch.
I'll take that $2,500
Yeah.
fine any
Yeah,
day.
because
compared to 10
In
days.
this industry, a club, something like that, the money you're going to lose in
Yeah,
that
'cause you're
10
gonna
days
bag-
might mean that you have to shut down because
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah,
catch
these
up in that.
places make 5 to 10 G's a day.
if not more.
Any of them that have actual clients, you know.
Yeah. I agree.
And then it goes on to say the agency said it sent to county prosecutors the names of the employees who sold the marijuana to the underage buyers. The employees could face felony charges.
Wow. Now that's something new right there.
Well, yeah, you're selling a controlled substance
Yeah. To a
to a
minor.
minor.
Yeah.
So it could have been Vicodin.
Yeah.
It could have
Been
been
alcohol.
Tylenol. It could have been
Contributing to
beer.
the delinquency of a
It's
minor.
all the same thing in their eyes.
But I wonder if that would make it a felony because you're in a position of trust, you know, because being, you know, behind, you know, those walls at a dispensary makes you a person of trust, same as any medical.
Oh
field.
yeah, I mean,
you know?
it should. You know, the same as back in the day when I was 16, there was a 16-year-old that went to a club here in town and got wasted at the club and drove away and died, and they lost their liquor license.
Oh yeah.
I mean, dude, to me that should be. I mean, a lot of people didn't do their job.
Yeah.
There should be some. You can get charges if you know, like, I mean, that's an important job.
Yeah.
You know, like, you can't be giving underage people substance and then sending them away. You know,
Yeah.
like, there should
So-
be charges for
Lesson
And
learned. Double check
especially-
IDs out there.
Just in this industry that we're in is so scrutinized that
Yeah.
you are really, with your misjudgment or miscalculation on those IDs, you could be shaping a
The whole industry for your city.
precedent setting
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally hear where you're
something,
coming.
because like these guys screwing up IDs, you know, they're going to be quick to make some crazy action. Whereas if you were a liquor store or a bar, they just get a fine and it's like, you know, you just messed up, slap on the hand. But we're in the marijuana industry,
Yep.
so now they're
There's
like,
a giant
oh god,
microscope, a
Yeah.
giant one. They are watching. There's people that do not like this, and they are watching for anything that they could shut places down.
Yeah.
You've got to have people in there that know what they're doing.
And like Doug
checking-
said, not even shut them
Proper
down, but they're gonna
identification.
make money off these fools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, as they
They do
should,
an
because you
example.
need to double. Like
Yeah.
your employees need to double and triple check.
Yeah. They don't have that in the
IDs, you know.
alcohol industry. They don't have people hating the alcohol industry going after the alcohol industry.
Well,
Well,
years
there's
ago.
been
Oh
secret
my God.
shoppers
You know,
at
well,
gas
I'm
stations
saying
for cigarettes and
that-
liquor for a long time.
I
Yeah,
agree
but we're
with that.
talking about agencies.
I'm talking about
you know,
like
Oh.
anti-alcohol agencies. You know, we have
Right.
a whole
Mad.
slew of people that want us to stop what we're doing
MAD
You know,
isn't
because they're
against alcohol, it's
uneducated
against the people's
and
decisions
and don't know what
after
the hell they're
alcohol.
talking about. But there's still groups of people after us. They don't have that in the alcohol industry. You know, there's not alcohol.
they
haters out
do.
there.
They don't have as many.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, and I guess
It's
they're
not
organized.
news anymore. It doesn't make headlines.
That's because I said we're almost 100
75
years
years of
removed
that.
from prohibition of alcohol. You know, like 100 years from now, it's going to be different with weed. We are just in the forefront,
Yes.
brand new.
Yes.
You know, like,
So keep on bringing it out, putting it in everybody's faces, and as flagrant as that sounds, you know, treat it like alcohol.
Yeah.
You're gonna bring your alcohol out, your cigarettes out in front of people. There is not a damn thing wrong with doing the same thing with
I
marijuana.
agree. That's
You
what we
should-
voted on in this state, to regulate it like alcohol.
Yeah,
So
roll your
let's do
joints.
so.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't just sit there and smoke your doobies, but roll them suckers
Yeah.
wherever the hell you want to. You know, I guess that isn't totally legal, but you know that it,
That's
you
how it
It's
got,
something
should
that
be,
we
though.
practice anyway.
it can be.
Consumption in public is, you know, like, but I don't see if I do it so much here and it's so relaxed and things like that that I will be at a show at a place, a bar, and I'm rolling joints
You could
there,
be at a
and I'll go outside.
and
Yeah,
roll up a joint.
I'll be in a Burger King inside eating, and we're gonna smoke afterwards. I'm gonna roll a joint. It's just something that we do. Consumption is illegal. You know, people can see my weed. So much so that I'm in Albuquerque, just sitting at the table, like, oh, I want to go smoke, you know, rolling up. The security was like, could you not be so obvious? I was like, my bad.
K High Radio Network, you're on air. What up?
You guys are talking about laws and regulations out there in Colorado, what's going down.
Yeah.
What about out-of-state medical patients? Do you guys accept out-of-state cards?
No.
No,
No. we are
because every
so
state is
strict.
different.
I believe one state, and I can't remember which one it was.
I thought it was Montana,
I
but
think it was
it
Montana.
might be even be myth though. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it was. You could go to Montana or something like that and use your red card one time,
Up to an ounce
up to
If you were
an
in
ounce
town for like a
one
week.
time.
or something like
But
that.
yeah, you are going to run into troubles with a red card trying to go to dispensaries. Good, we do have rec shops here though. that
You're gonna
you
pay a little more for sure, you know. But yeah, on a medical level,
You can still
Yeah.
medicate here. You're just gonna not get the medical price, unfortunately. So yes, everybody will have access to the cannabis that they need. It's just unfortunately for now, the way it is now, since we're so scrutinized and brand new at this, and
and
blah,
the
blah,
Fed
blah,
is
blah.
not legal federally. So,
Yeah,
you
so-
know,
Now it went from $20 to $50. I mean, it's just it sucks.
yeah. And like I answered this question to someone that called in before with, you know, ultimately they're not sure what to do with taxes yet, you know, on the state level. So when they're really not ready to be doing interstate
Yeah,
purchases, you know, taxes on that. Like this guy's money was supposed to be in California, but he spent it in Colorado.
But that
you know.
has they can't do that if he comes spends money in Colorado. It's
But
Colorado
the federal
taxes.
government isn't wanting
It'd be Colorado's money. I
Yeah.
can't choose Colorado.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you come here and buy groceries or whatever, you know, you're going to pay
But it's a
Colorado
different. But
taxes.
I'm just saying the way that they're looking at it, they
Right.
don't know what to do with the money. They don't want to start messing with multi-state. You know, and, oh man, you know, like it's just, you know, they're weird right now. I agree though that if you have a red card and there's a state that has dispensaries, you should be able to medicate.
I think that's a
Like
very
here in Michigan, we would accept your guys' medical card.
Really?
Really?
Yes, you could come here to Michigan and go to one of the counties that have dispensaries, and you could use your red card.
Bay
Really?
City, guys. Bay City, let's go.
Man, we packing up, bro. We want to come visit.
that's interesting.
What are your prices out there on like an ounce?
At a
Anywhere
dispensary.
From 2 for reg kind of weed to, you know, 280 tops.
Wow.
That's in
We have
Lansing.
shops
Detroit's
playing
a
that
little-
here.
Detroit's a little more pricey.
That's
not-
about what rec prices are out
Yeah.
here.
Man, do you
There's
realize
some of the
when rec
top
started?
dispensaries.
Remember when we were at Marisol that first week, that first rec week, $350.
No, bro.
Or
No.
no, that was
It was
$550.
$410 plus
Oh,
tax.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
bro.
my God. That was
Oh,
just
dude.
amazing to me.
Hundreds. I mean, there was
They
a
built a
line.
bank to put the money
Yeah,
in.
if we broke
Like-
it down, they were making like $8,000 per pound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What-
insane.
Well, we're about to go to commercial, my man. But before we do, I want to start asking the callers, how are you listening to us? YouTube, internet?
I'm listening to you YouTube and internet usually.
Nice.
We expect nothing less from you, Chris.
Yeah.
You're the man.
I'm researching stuff and reading things and
Yeah.
trying to, you know, get more knowledge for myself. And, you know, that's
Way to
another
do
reason
it.
for this trip to Colorado that you guys are extensively helping us out with.
Hey, brother, we got to cut out of here. We're going to be right back here on K High. We are the Weed Pimps.
Stay on the line though, Chris.
Weedpimpstore.com. Please support the movement. Where were we just in? Like Bangladesh? What was happening?
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Are you able to listen to us on the internet right now?
He just said he was listening.
No, he said normally. Because I'm getting messages that are saying that people can't pull us up online.
Like the internet's been down like all day long.
So we're only talking to the people on YouTube right now.
Yep. wasn't able to listen to the Wake and Bake show this morning. Nothing.
Really?
I was stressing. I had to take the whole dabs.
Yeah, we have to take some dabs too.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, if you guys came out here, you can get up to 2.5 ounces, I think.
Really? I want to see. Yeah, that's weird because I know that like California doesn't allow you either. I don't think.
Not when, and when I went out to Washington just for Christmas during Christmas time, they don't allow it. You can't bring your red card from Colorado and use it out there.
You would think everybody would accept other states' medical cards.
You would think, but I don't know. I
Maybe
don't know if it's
Michigan.
something on the federal level.
As well as they can prove. Maybe it's because like ours, we don't have our pictures on ours yet.
We don't either. Ours look like an insurance card from like job insurance. You know, it's just like a little purple, purplish grayish card, and it's just typing on
Like
it.
a union card.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see, we actually have like an ID. It's like a licensed plastic. Got holographics and stuff on it, but no picture yet.
Yeah, ours got holographs on it too. Yeah.
So where do you guys usually hang out?
Oh,
We go to like the 420 Speakeasy, Club Pothole, Mr. Nice Guy. There's a lot of places that we go hang out.
yeah.
Was it?
So,
I clicked on imagine it.
Oh, all,
Yeah.
all the places that we hang
The
out.
places we hang out are places you can smoke at.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't really hang out at really dispensaries or anything like
There
that.
won't be nowhere we go you can't go.
Yeah. Putting together a dispensary, but we don't really hang out at dispensaries. Like it's not rec or medical like anything like that. But
you guys going to the Baby Bash concert?
I'm not
actually,
sure.
I'm booked that night.
What night is it?
The 19th night of the night. Is it 19th or night of 20th?
It's 19th.
Yeah, night of the 19th. Yeah, it's the meet and greet.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official disclaimer from K-High Radio. K-High Radio would remind you that keep listening.
Okay, so I clicked the little link before, like if it doesn't work, you know what I mean? And then normally it just pops it up with the player. Well, now it takes you to a whole new site, right? It says download the app, try to download the app.
I missed the link.
Yeah, I don't know.
What up, what up, what up? Weed Pimps, High Drive at 5. Welcome back.
I guess we're having a problem with the server out there today. So you guys joining us on YouTube, thanks for hanging out with us.
What up?
We got Chris on the line with us from Bay City, Michigan. Again.
Hey man, hang out with us.
Yeah,
bro.
no problem with that.
Friday, what time do you get here Friday? You gonna be here before the show?
We're actually we're not going to be here for on Friday
Why not?
because we're going to be at the Colorado Expo Center doing a live remote on Friday.
Well, then he'll be over there, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
So yeah, we're going to be doing a live remote from Colorado Expo Center or the U.S. Cannabis Expo at the Colorado Expo Center here this weekend on the 19th to 20th here in Colorado Springs. And it should be a good time. Got a lot of great panel of speakers. I did their commercial earlier today before I came in. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, and like not just speakers, we're talking about like real people. Like these guys are the who's who of the industry. Like these guys have tons and tons of information that they can give you. So, I mean, the $30 price tag is nothing.
You are gonna have a bag full of giveaway stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Discount to the speakeasy today.
Nice.
Half price quarter, I think.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's what's up.
I was in the doc show. I was messing around with him.
That's
Yeah,
what's
Chris
up.
on,
Canameds?
yeah, Canameds.
Yeah, Chris is a good guy.
Yeah, he was talking to me about some of the strains that might be good for my brother.
Yeah, he would know. Canameds is a great company as well.
They are.
Well, while you're here, we're gonna have to introduce you to Tom from High Country Healing. His knowledge
Is
is vast.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy who joins us every Thursday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're just going to be engorged in information this weekend. So
Is that
be
a word?
prepared.
In what?
Engorged, I said.
Engorfed?
Engorged.
What
Yeah.
the hell is engorfed?
And dwarfed.
Engorged.
Yeah,
That's right.
we are gonna have to get a new
I look at it
dictionary.
like this. Who the
Diablo's
hell
dictionary.
made Webster so special that he got his own dictionary? You know what I'm saying?
So
So,
Webster
Webster
probably was a
can
little
spell.
kid just making up words.
why?
And people
Because
were making
Webster
fun of him.
says he can spell? Because Webster made up those words? What?
And dwarfed.
Engorged.
I
You
don't
messed that word up
I don't
so
even
good.
have
I,
I like it. I like engorfed.
You messed it up so much, I don't even know what the real word is.
yeah. I'm thinking real hard. What is the real word? I can't even correct him. You messed that one up so good.
Engorged.
Yeah.
Right? He,
Good one.
he permanently screwed your brain up with that one, bro. It's engulfed. Engulfed.
Yes, there you go.
Engorged.
Endorsed.
That means even more so than engulfed.
Not so much chemicals, brother. I personally, J-Dub and I run a hydro system, and we use some hydro specific newts from the company that we use. And pretty much before we switched over to that, I was an ionic. I used ionic newts, and never really dabbled too much in the full organic line.
Oh, like the whole lines of newts and all that stuff. That
Yeah, because they
companies
make
come out with.
newts that are 100% organic, and I have not spent the money. I guess is really what it comes down to.
'Cause they're expensive
They're
systems.
a bit more expensive,
Yeah.
but you know, I think as long as you're
Uh-huh.
giving yourself the proper
That was a good
flush
one.
times and such, I wouldn't say to use anything or everything that's out there, but do your research and see what is really in the nutrients that you're using.
Oh, yeah, I went to MSU for a couple of years for horticulture, so I started off doing that, and then that got too expensive, so I just basically self-education.
Right. What's your take on what's your take being from the educated side of things with organics versus maybe normal nutrients?
I do like organics. I mean, they're just as challenging to work with as, chemical nutrients. It really depends on whether you're full hydroponics or if you're all dirt.
Right.
Because I think the organics work a lot better as a soil-based unit.
I
than
agree.
If you were trying to do a reservoir hydroponics,
I agree big time.
because those organic nutrients will break down and fall apart if we don't use them.
Right. And you do you have much experience with like teas?
That kind of, I've used some.
Yeah, I don't have much experience myself on those. But,
Teas, what are you talking about?
like a worm
Compounds.
casting
Yeah.
compound
Okay, I got
tea, something that you put in like a pantyhose and you let it soak in water for 24 hours and it makes an organic tea.
Okay.
and T is it's just your nutrients, organic nutrients, what you put in there. Honest.
It's basically keeping your compost or whatever organic background you're trying to use to make your nutrients, and then soaking it in that water that's feed your plant.
Okay.
Exactly. And I really don't know a bunch about that. J-Dub and I both have been hydro probably 95% of our growing career. You know, I still have a lot to learn.
Like flood tables, or are you doing
Deep water cultures.
We did flood tables a long time ago. We just didn't really care for them.
Yeah, we
Ebb
didn't
and
you care for
flows and the drain and fills.
Are you talking about like just your ordinary hydro system, like your hydroponic system?
I don't
Is that
think
what you're
there
talking
is
about?
an ordinary
Yeah,
hydro
Just
system.
like the tubes, like
The drain and
PVCs?
fills are where you have a reservoir underneath and then it pumps it up into your plants. And then they sit there for a while, drink on it, and then it drains out.
Okay.
That's a drain and fill.
Yeah, we've
And
run
then there's like an ebb and
DWC
flow where it fills up and drains out, fills up and drains out.
Okay.
You know, so there's several styles. Who?
A what?
Octopod. What?
What's that?
Say what it is and maybe.
Okay, it has a dirt reservoir on top, usually a smart bag. And then that smart bag has a tray in the bottom with a cone. It's basically like a hydroponic weed system. And it's got a reservoir that it sets in. And that reservoir has like a bobber system that tells you when it's empty and full.
Okay.
All your nutrients in the bottom, and the plant drinks all the nutrients that you give it, and then you fill that up.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. No, I've never heard of that.
So it's like the best storage you can run base for your plant, and then the roots go down to your dirt and your perlite into your water reservoir.
Gotcha.
Huh.
That's kind of cool.
So it's like a filter. The dirt filters some of the nutrients out so that it doesn't overpower your plant. Your plant is always got that nutrients available to it.
Right.
That's interesting.
That is kind of cool, man.
Pictures and stuff. You guys can check them out and I'll explain a little bit more. Might be something you might want to add.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, J-Dub and I have been deep water culture for a long time. I just love how forgiving and really easier it is. You know, I like my hydro.
I live the same way you are. I do still like an EW system. That's
Nice.
but I got lots on one side and EWC on the other.
Very
And
nice.
you can tell the difference.
Really? What kind of harvests are you getting off of, you know, maybe the same strain, just the two different systems?
I'm getting a difference of like a half a pound.
Wow, that's
Wow.
definitely worth it there.
So, I mean, you can use your organic compost for your dirt up in your organic bag. And then, you know, your organic cheese and stuff you can pour in the bottom when you're feeding on it for 2 or 3 days.
Oh yeah,
You know,
that's
you don't
nice.
have to constantly be there every single day. You know, if you miss one day, it's okay because there's still food there for the plant.
That's for definitely needed in our world, man, because it's tough to get down to water soil every single night. Yeah, dang.
Yes, I just fill a barrel and then I pump it in when it needs it.
That's pretty tight.
I have an RO system and then I fill my containers up. Slamming the pump down in there and pumping it through the hose.
Hell yeah, don't get much easier than that.
So,
Well, right on, Chris, man. I think we're gonna keep it moving.
60 right, bros. Have a good one.
You
Yeah.
too, brother. Peace. All right, guys, we are the Weed Pimps. We're gonna cut out of here for a couple of minutes, and we'll see you on the flip side. If you get a chance, head over to weedpimpstore.com, copy one of these pimping hats, and
Well, not one
we'll
of those
see you on
pimping
the
hats,
flip side, man. Yeah, not one of these.
I expect that back.
What up, Kurt K? Simply by looking in my eyes. It's a little early. He has just said 60. For life.
This is K-High 15.
This is the law of lyrics.
I just put it out there. No, this is just a tech issue. Still working on it. All of them. But I mean, people are paying for it. You know what I mean?
I know. We'll keep throwing it in the face until I get it right. Or they don't. They just
How
won't
many
even-
commercials have you done in how many voices? Have you done like 3? I think I've heard like 3 in like different voices. Or it might just been you. I know I heard 2. I heard one. Well, now you're all crazy high.
That was the. Look at you, I suppose. I forgot to do this for a minute.
What's this one?
His tools work pretty good.
Yeah, what's this one goes? Years.
I could try. I don't know, but I could check them. So.
Huh?
You've never seen any of my stuff?
What?
Would you mind that I could do?
Oh. Well, I saw that one picture.
This one.
That one in the garage.
This is a drawing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's all I've seen. That's weird. Why don't we have our little side thing on our YouTube today? US our Canvas Expo should be cool this weekend. I'm excited about it.
I'm supposed to go in there and then share from there to and Octavius is in there.
Saying what?
I said, hey, you in for the baby bash thing down your way? Something like that. But you know what's fucked up? Because first of all, I asked him a long time when I first got my show if he would be my guest. And you know what, Jada? He said, I'll think about it.
Like there is?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, really? And then finally got back to me, and then he said he'll do it. He's available on the 19th, which is the expo. Which means I'm going to be doing my show from there all day. He doesn't even know any of my information or nothing. He didn't know. He had to ask me what time my show was on. He said a congratulations thing, but he didn't include like a link to my show or like to my page or like. You know what I mean?
Clear? Here we go, 15 Shopping Center. Come check out our daily specials. Mr. Nice Guys are exactly that. Nice guys. Denver might be a mile high, but we're
Just on.
prep. I swear I had something for this.
How many people?
Joint station.
How many people do this for you?
This is bored, but that one said, what was it? I think that one.
Next slide. It's a struggle.
Hey, yo, Diablo, watch this. Hour number 2.
You nailed it,
Oh,
dog.
J-Dub's got 2 of them
Nailed
on
it,
the
dog.
books now. Screw
Y'all
Gary and
missed it.
Dust. J-Dub got the hour number 2 in. I got 2 on my scoreboard right now. I come through in the 4th quarter, baby. When the time is ticking, I'm on a mission. You know what I'm saying? K-High Radio Network, you're streaming Let's Talk Pod.com. If we get through the technical difficulties, YouTube us at K Space High. That's the channel, and click on the High Drive and Five link. You can watch us.
Hey, Diablo, I was talking with Gary outside a minute ago, and I was wondering if you had any tunes on your computer there that maybe we could put through the airwaves today.
What'd you just ask me for?
Tunes. And it's okay.
Now you want me to play some tunes?
No, say fuck all you want, bro. You can say fuck all you like.
Yeah, in case you missed it. Yeah, I got some tunes. Why, we just gonna play some tunes?
Oh,
I got some Evan
It
tunes.
was just an idea that we were thinking of that we could, because we were talking about how we rocked 98.5 last night. Maybe we could give them a little music flavor.
Right.
But I think that's something that we might have to get plugged into the board here. So we might have to take it to the next segment or something like that.
All right, I'm down.
Cool. Excelente. I need to color this key. It's just like 3 of my other keys.
Hey, Gary,
Figure out how to plug
what
my.
hour is it?
Number 2.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
late.
Later. Shit, I got it.
Yeah,
J-Dub's got
that's-
2 on his scoreboard now.
Figure out how to plug this into there.
All right. We're going to link up and try to get some music because that's what we do.
Sorry, we're trying to figure my headphones out.
Yeah.
Went outside to take a little bit of a smoke break, almost knocked myself out. That ledge out there, you know?
Cigarette smoke is dangerous, people.
It is, man. But it is, but it's the most addictive thing there is, and I'm sorry that I'm victim to it. But anyway,
Where's the down?
I turned around, you know that ledge that's out there right there that sticks out from the building on each side of the door?
Yeah.
I turned around and saw it right in my face. It was one of those times where you don't even, like, I don't know how I didn't smack my face, dab on it. Like I was expecting to hit it.
It
was scary.
on it.
Yeah.
Your chalk has saved you.
It was. It was the future. We have a little bit of future in this now. It's looking out for us.
That
So
was so
Charles
crazy,
sent
though.
us the hats tomorrow, and we got them today. Is yesterday? Like what's how is yesterday falling?
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta kind
I'm
of explain it
confused.
to him.
Yeah.
When Charles called us the other day, it was on the second. It was the second here. And
But it was the
the
third
there in Australia.
Yeah, so it blew my mind. I'm like, this dude is in the future. He's talking to us from the third.
Yeah, that was
So, yeah.
insane.
Now everybody I meet from Australia, I'm gonna
That's
be like,
kinda
how's
like
tomorrow?
Yeah,
How's
Hell
tomorrow?
yeah. we could start a betting. We could start a whole bookie system in Australia.
But that means that if we get on a plane here and go there, we're gonna lose time. You know, like we would have left on the second. We got there on
See,
the
that's
fourth.
that crazy
You know,
time travel shit. We need to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
What up, Dust?
Negative.
Negative?
Negative.
We can just play them off the computer.
Just play him and jam ourselves. No one can listen.
Yep. He said that it is not available to us at this moment, but he has been trying. So hopefully we'll have that available soon.
Let's see how this sounds.
Oh, it sounds good. I like it. Sounds great.
It don't sound good in here, but it won't sound good out there.
Yeah. Negative.
All right.
You're tuning gorped.
Yeah, you're informed in this idea.
I like this idea.
That's funny.
I'm going to come out with my own dictionary. Fuck all you guys.
You have already.
I'm almost
Yeah,
there.
it's got the F word in it like
Yeah,
12
those are way
times
better
and
words.
engorged.
I do like engorged. I will
Engorged.
adopt that.
Doesn't that
word.
sound a lot more hardcore than engulfed? Engulfed.
I don't even have a reply for that. Like, I don't even.
She engorged me.
That's,
See?
It sounds violent.
oh yeah, it sounds super violent.
Unlearn some stuff
In a
to be able to
sexy
speak
way,
this
though.
language.
Yeah, that's kind of like she took your insides out, man. You know, like,
I was so sick, I engorged all day.
yeah, I was engorged with
It
her.
sounds more like the Nebular come down from planet Voltron and engulfed the whole society in a fiery death or something. I engulfed. What is that?
Engorged.
I got nothing for engulfed.
I'll be here all week.
I'm about to roll a joint.
Do it.
Do it.
Yep.
I don't know why you're like on a ballot. That's just do. And we'll be happy.
I call going outside with the first person.
Alrighty.
You guys can't tell out there. We kind of lost our feed to the internet, so we're hanging out with you five out there.
Yeah, we are.
And I think
straight
And I
to
think two of
bullshit.
those people are us, me and J-Dub, because we're on our computer on there. So, just hanging
Yeah,
out with
but
us
yeah,
tonight.
we're being told we're not
We're
online.
having technical difficulties. But
We're having
handling-
technical difficulties. To be honest.
but we're handling them.
We're engorged. in
If somehow
technical
you're listening,
difficulties.
mine are fine.
Oh God,
Yeah,
we're engorged in testicle difficulties.
It's okay. We're handling them.
God damn it.
This is great.
Oh.
You know what? If you do not have U.S. Cannabis Expo tickets, call us right now. Everybody who's listening gets a pair of tickets.
Yep. Everybody. Call us right now.
What's that look for, Jerry?
719-591-5874. Everybody that calls right now is getting tickets to something.
What?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
We are having a U.S. Cannabis Expo bonanza. Ticket bonanza right now.
Bonanza.
These are $30 tickets, by the way, which we are going to give you for free right now.
Just for calling.
Just calling.
Let's look up some crazy stuff on the internets.
You know what? There was one story that I kind of want to touch about.
I wanted to talk about stuff too, but
Did you hear about the thing that the lady from Memorial? She brought her kid down from Denver for some surgery. I got bits and pieces of this story, but her kid uses medical cannabis, and Memorial Hospital won't let him use it. Won't give it to him. And it's like a 3-year-old, I think.
well, they can't give it to him.
I actually
But
saw
it's-
that
but
story,
it's
and
based
they
over some
said
bullshit.
that they gave it to him before.
Say hi.
What up, Chairman? Good. How you doing, Hoss? Damn, Skippy. we
And
got
how'd
her.
you hear about that? YouTube, right? Yeah,
I
it's
know.
broken.
Yeah, we're
It's
having
broke today.
issues. If
That's
you
what
can't
it's
tell,
called.
we are just pretty much bullshitting right through this show.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, it's the internet's broke, man. They broke the internet. And nobody can hear us except for you guys watching us on YouTube. So we're just hanging out.
So we need content.
Yeah, brother. Make sure you get your email address to J-Dub or somebody, and we will get those.
JW's got the list.
Oh yeah, J-Dub, remind me. I have a couple of email addresses I got to give you, so we can get those over.
Yep, and
But,
then when you go to the expo this weekend,
Did
just
you
check
go
in.
through all the messages on the high drive at 5, all the email addresses, and write those down too?
We need to do that this week.
No,
We'll get you, yeah. if you
but
send
they're
that to
right
us,
there in stone.
Yeah, we'll get. Pretty much you go in and just give them your email address and they'll give you your ticket there.
You're in town now, ain't you, Urban? Yeah, we back, bro. Right on, man. I'm gonna have to come see you.
Hey, we got like 45
When did
minutes.
you come
Why don't
back?
down
Did you
here?
come back today or last night? Did you hear our awesome radio show last night?
We caught the end of it. It was brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Dang,
Why don't you
dude,
come
we
over here?
played Mac Dre, Wu Tang.
Yeah. We did
Hell yeah.
a Wu-Tang double bang up last night.
We played every clean version available, even the ones that had the word "fuck" in it.
Yeah, and even though they still said fuck. But,
That was the, you know how we do on the radio, Haas. You were here one time when someone cussed on the airwaves. Somebody did, yep.
You guys said shit.
What are you doing?
In a freestyle, I
You're
think it
just
was.
down the road. Why don't you come down to the station, hang out with us for the last 45 minutes?
Just down the road, my ass.
Dude, Austin and I live up in Wyoming.
No, Diablo uses that all the time, though. You're just down the road, man. Come get me. Man, I'm in Wyoming. Yeah, like,
I'm off of B Street now, so I'm like in the middle of the city, so everything's just right down.
What were you saying, Oz?
Bro, you don't even know. We start our show every day with your shit.
Hell yeah, much love, brother. What's that?
all right,
Sounds
All
good,
right.
brother. Much love.
all right, man. Peace.
We
Good.
Yeah, that's my dude right there.
Yes. Much love to Haas.
I got 36 embarrassing Google Street View sightings. So the little Google car that runs around.
Yeah, I love these things.
Number 36. Well, it's actually number 1, but this is the last one. A couple of guys sword fighting. Next one's kind of funny.
Well, they're not just sword fighting, man. You gotta do what that is. It's
Okay.
these dudes are dressed up in medieval times outfits, just on the
I
in
think
the
you should
grass
act it out.
sword fighting.
I think you should act it out. A great picture for the YouTube.
Oh, now it won't. It's not.
Oh, now it's
flipping.
broke.
Oh, there we go.
Now play it.
Got a couple boning on the
Just
front
on
of a
the
car.
side, just on the side of the road, boning.
Sometimes you just got a bone.
Yeah,
Oh man, come on.
it's freezing on us. The internets do not like us. What's that?
What the hell is that?
I have no idea what that is.
Gucci with something? I don't know. That's nothing.
Dude picking his nose in the car.
He's getting it too.
What the hell?
Dead dog.
What the hell? This naked man climbing out of a trunk with a
Lord,
dog
have I been
lying.
there.
Yeah.
Reminds me of an old Buck Trumpet song, Dead Dogs.
Naked man, or no, this dude's got a having a lovely brunch with his alpaca. Man, this thing is way too slow.
The internet's broke.
No, we could talk about
No, but I guess you're gonna tell me.
RTC.
Do it.
No.
No, talk about it, Diablo. Let's see how many words we can laugh at.
Totally
No.
engorf us into Rock the
Yes,
Canyon.
engorf us into.
You don't mind gorfing. I don't gorf the fuck out of all of you.
Uh,
Rock the Canyon's coming up
what day?
July 17th, 18th, and 19th. Which
yeah.
means,
Who's gonna be there?
guess
People.
what? Month and 2 days, guys.
Oh man,
Today is the 15th.
I gotta get out of here. I got a lot to do.
A month and 2 days. It's kind of crazy when you put it like that.
What do you think of when I say dog pooping?
I think it's about
What just
It's the
happened?
same thing.
That's on Google View.
It's on Google View, the dog pooping.
Oh,
Another one.
there's another dog pooping.
That's kind of what they do.
It
Yeah,
loves.
dogs poop.
You know what? You people out there should find better
What?
things to do with yourselves and take pictures
What?
of dogs pooping.
The hell? There's just the hills have eyes. They caught the hills have eyes on the Google car.
There's a
See,
toilet.
this is kind of whack because our YouTube viewers are like, what the hell are they looking at?
I know. I'm kind of like, what are we looking at?
Me too.
That's some bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
Hey, let's, oh, I know what we could do. Let's sit here and I got my trusty song art. What badass songs do we want for next week that we can look up right now and get clean versions of?
Does anybody remember how to fold up those little triangle footballs?
Oh,
I do.
Study hall.
Yeah, I got it.
Study hall games.
We could play that.
I got it.
You don't know any songs you want to hear next week?
I want to
Yeah.
hear that one where it starts out and it's like, you know who the I am.
Nah, we played that.
We played that this week. We sure did.
We're gonna be 75 years old in a nursing home, and Dusty will be like, "You remember that motherfucking time that Diablo put the F word on F? He put the fuck in FM for
Yeah.
sure."
Like Diablo, play a song. Motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker.
Oh yeah. We're on FM now.
I'm upset that all the shout outs that I did earlier didn't get heard.
I know.
That was a lot, and I ain't doing them again. Shout out to everybody I shouted out before.
Aha. Google.
Is this a
View.
dome piece?
Yeah, this lady's looking for car keys or something.
Right in dude's lap with the mouth.
Go.
Oh shit, I need to drop some keys.
Did you guys know
This
that
dude just butt naked.
Kinda handy.
Smash Mouth was up in Fort Collins recently?
Oh,
and
they went in.
He threw a fit on stage because a fan threw a piece of bread at him, and he went off
What, you
the
like
hook
bread?
on these people. And it's funny because
it
he
wheat
should have
bread?
known that. He said that all
Ooh,
things that shimmer aren't gold. You know, like he should have known. It's in his music. You gotta watch out. On another music note, Janet Jackson's coming to town. If you throw bread at her, her nipple pops out. So like, I don't know.
You know what? That was the greatest moment in Super Bowl halftime
You're damn
performance
right it was,
history, and they
'cause I
won't let
called
it
it.
happen anymore.
I called that hours
I was
before it happened.
pissed,
Hours.
bro.
What do you mean
I
you
went to
called
Target.
that?
I said we're seeing Janet Jackson's titties at halftime. You can call 12 people right now and ask them. Mark my words. I said, and that was before the Super Bowl even started. I said we're gonna see Janet Jackson's tits today, and sure enough, I don't care if it was planned or not. We saw Janet Jackson's titties
And
that
So I got 2 new Mac Dre songs. Clean Edit.
you got to make sure, because yesterday you had a song that was clean edited too, and it had all kinds of motherfuckers in
day. Shut your mouth. Gary. Quit living in the past, guys.
Yeah. That was so long ago.
So if this chick has herpes and she writes clean on her forehead, are you going after her?
No, man.
No?
This could be just.
That's the
lonely
same
and
as the
lying.
music. He's like, it said clean.
That is not the same.
That is
shape,
true.
or form.
That is too. Because I can't tell you how many songs
Gary's like,
I
where's
have
this
to say
going?
clean.
I don't care. He's right.
That was a great analogy, Dustin.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm proud of that one. I don't even know what that is.
Mac Dre, I need Nate.
I think redone by
So do
somebody.
I.
I think it's
Yeah.
a remake.
That ain't Mac Dre.
That's what clean means
That's what it is.
sometimes. Someone
I
else
have
did it.
voice.
No,
effects
I
on it.
totally agree with you on that. The internet is a fucked up thing. You know why? Because if you were a pirate back in the day, Napster, that type of shit, I've always been a pirate. I'll be the first one to say it. They've already tried to bust me, so I've stopped being a pirate, so I'm not a pirate anymore. But I used to be a pirate. If I could be a pirate, I would be a pirate. But back in the day, the internet is so screwed up. When
Most
you
of the
used to
time, I don't even know
download
what this
songs,
motherfucker's saying.
but people do. No, but most of the, back in the day, when you would download songs off Napster and stuff like that, people used to hide songs and like write them under different titles. You know what I'm saying?
That's how Soldier Boy Tell 'em started his career.
Yeah.
He used to hide his songs underneath 50 Cent tracks.
Yeah.
And when you press
Oh,
play
yeah.
on 50 Cent, it was, you know, some, hey, baby. Hey, baby. Bull crap.
Yo, we the Weed Pimps. We'll be right back on K-High. Let's talk about.com.
Quit screwing up the internet.
For some reason, Duz keeps trying to cut us out a whole minute early.
It's just the music is playing.
Yeah, we just now got to 30.
The music is playing.
Now you're like Gary back in
We
the
ain't
day
had
now.
shit to say in 20 minutes. Now you want to talk
Now
for the
you wanna
last
say
30?
I'm just saying. We've been cutting out early.
Peace.
Peace.
Now we're cutting out late.
Man, you need to find a good Mac Dre song, not none of this shit. Like, what is this? No one wants to hear that.
This is
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do. know
Bro,
what
can
I'm
we
talking
just
about.
play music for the last 35 minutes?
if you want, we can be playback for the next 35 minutes.
That is cool.
Man,
Well,
because
because there's no
like
internet.
we got
There's no internet.
we got no internet, and we have 4 people on our YouTube thing, and 2 of them are in studio.
I'm not even supposed to be here, but this damn weather got people stuck in traffic, so I had to come in. I'm missing the damn Hawks game right now.
What
Oh.
the fuck? Shame on these motherfuckers. Yeah, get out of there.
Give me your boss's phone number. I'm calling him right now.
Yeah,
fuck
tell them
this
fuck that shit.
I gotta come in and do this.
Oh shit.
Don't tell them that part.
Dude.
Just say that we're upset about it.
We are okay if you want to do a replay or music or whatever for 35
Yeah.
minutes.
Homie, done. You guys get the hell out of here. I got this.
Fuck
Word.
yeah. Thanks, Kev.
Peace. Peace.
Thank you.
Y'all be easy.
See you tomorrow.
Peace.
Adios.
All right, YouTubers. We cutting out early.
We got to get out of here. Catch our replays. Chris, Bay City.
Much
we'll
love,
catch you in a
dog.
couple days.
Hopefully they fix the internet.